Today, we're going to look at how to fix a garburator. You know, garburators are something that a lot of people will have, a lot of people won't have. There's a lot of mixed reviews on garburators, whether they're good for the environment or whether they're not good for the environment. But this DIY is how to fix that garburator that isn't working. So, check it out. So today we've got a garburator that isn't working. So we've got to take that garburator and we've got to take it apart. We've got to take it out and see what the issue is. It might need to be replaced. Maybe it can just be fixed. So to remove your garburator is actually quite simple. By turning this so that this comes off and then this piece will slide out. Make sure your water is turned off in case somebody decides to turn the water on. And make sure your dishwasher isn't on, because your dishwasher will flow in here, and that goes into your garburator. And that goes into here and then out your drain. So to remove, it's actually quite simple. There's a bracket here that you'll twist and this will come off. You can take off one of these brackets here and you're gonna unhook this part right there. Once you have that all out, the whole garburator will come out. So this one, we've got it loose enough that we can use our fingers to loosen the rest up to the point that that comes right off. Sometimes these will get really stuck on there with just heat and gunk. So sometimes these will need to be pried off. Be careful not to wreck the hose as well. I mean, you can always put a replacement hose on. The top bracket is just a twist and lock. So you get your screwdriver in there and just twist it, and that will unhook it from the top or from the bottom of the sink. Ouch. This has a sharp piece in the back here. Let's just hurt my finger. That's okay. Okay, so now our power is shut off. So now we can actually take this panel that's here, unscrew this panel, pull out our wires, as this will be the easiest way to make sure that we can get everything pulled apart, not lose any pieces. And I still like to pull my wires out separately. Maybe it's just being old-fashioned. I don't know. Okay, we are disconnected. Let's start taking this thing apart. Now, I always like to use hand tools when it comes to appliances and stuff like that, so you're not over torquing, because you can strip screws, you can strip a lot of different things. Make sure when you take pieces off, you know where they go and that they go back in the same spot. So before we actually open this thing up by these little bolts here, I'm actually going to reverse flush this. There's a lot of stuff in here that I'm going to see if I can get out, get rid of some of that smell and whatever is blocking this from turning. Gotta be careful you don't get your electrical all wet either. Remember, keep your electrical dry. I'm trying not to get soaked. Oh. Like I just did. There's a ton of food. You can see it all here. Disgusting. So I'm just gonna look inside here. We've still got a lot of food. Not a lot, but there's an olive. But just do a physical inspection on if there's any pieces. The smell of this is just like, oh. If I can get this piece, just give me a sec here. Ah, perfect, I got it. Now, our wheel. So, we are going to put this thing back together. So, we didn't have to crack the case on this, which is nice. It's always a bonus when you don't have to open things up more than you need to. So now we're going to hook our electrical back up. And it's pretty simple. Just do the reverse of what you just did. Once your grommets are nice and tight, put them back in the housing. The case is back on. This case, we have one screw that goes in there. So that's all good. Everything checks out. And this piece, once you find that gap, there we go, all the way around, locks into place. And then tighten it. Now, we're going to check for any leaks. The leaks that we're going to have from here, from the Garburator, are either going to be right here, or going to be here. Those are the only two places for this. So this area and this area. This is a dishwasher, so we have to run a load, or just run the dishwasher as well to make sure that this works. So now, we're going to go turn the power on. It's already done. Going to hit the switch. And we have a Garburator that works. The dishwasher is now draining. You can feel it. Just checking for any leaks.
I don't see any leaks. I'm gonna make sure this is all tight. And while you're here, you may as well make sure that all your connections, this one actually has a lot of connections, but all your connections are secure. Do one more test, and we are good. So just double check these pieces, make sure that they're tight, and then follow your pipe down and make sure that those are all nice and tight as well. So we're gonna just go through and make sure that all our pipes or our clamps are tight, and this job is done. So in this situation, you don't always have to crack the case. In this situation, we were able to get in there, do a physical examination to see, make sure we flushed it all out, and it's fixed, and it's now ready to go. This is your DIY for kitchen carburetors. Thanks for joining us.